Good luck, Nettie. A group of skydivers is on top of the world after a record-breaking jump. 119 of them leapt from 7 planes over California in the largest free fall ever attempted by Australians.
19,000 feet above California, an Aussie catch cry. 119 skydivers attempt to break the Australian record.
You've got to be in the right spot with the right hand on the right leg or the right hand on the right arm. Otherwise, one person, one group in the wrong spot, it's blowing it for everybody.
They link arms and hold on as they plummet towards the ground. When they land, elation. They trumped the previous parachuting record set 5 years ago.
We had 5 attempts yesterday and we got on the last or the 4th jump today, so we took it right down to the wire.
The jump was only possible in America, where there are enough planes on hand to fly such a large group.
It's the culmination of 2 years of training, practice and dreams.
The 7 planes saluted them with a formation flyby, marking their success. Melina Saris, 7 News.
Spectacular.
More than 100 Aussie skydivers have set a new record. They've completed the largest freefall formation in the skies over California.
But it was no easy feat. It took years of training, countless attempts and nerves of steel. Almost 6 kilometres above the ground, history is made. It took 9 attempts to set a new Australian large formation record over Perris Valley in California. The 119 male and female skydivers ranged from 21 to 66 years old.
It's a hell of a lot of fun. Getting to do these big wave skydives is jumping with all of your friends.
For judges to confirm the record, all of the skydivers were required to hold their positions long enough for a photograph to make sure the formation was perfectly built. This was their sky-high shot.
We earned this record. We have truly earned it.
This jump beat the previous record of 112 skydivers set at the same drop zone in 2010.
We have trained really hard back home. The journey for us has been nearly 2 years.
Now, flying with a group like this is a lot of fun. I mean, the excitement of the Aussies is really infectious.
Record-breaking skydivers Andrew Barker, Laurence Garceau and Uwe Jorgensen join us now. Good morning to you all. Congratulations. Now, Andrew, you were one of the coaches who trained the skydivers. How do you train for something like this? Make a mistake and looks pretty scary.
Yes, well, it all actually started about 2 years ago. There's an ex-army guy, Greg Jack, who decided we should break this record, and when Greg says let's jump, we all say how high, Greg? So we put in place a plan to come here to Perris Valley in California, and the P3 team are here, who are the best coaches in the world, and they sort of set us in motion. And then we've got coaches in Australia and all the states. Greg appointed managers in each state to get people up to speed.
Wow.
And so, you know, we start with 8 ways and then 10 ways and 12 ways and just teach people the techniques that they need to get into these formations. And then when they got here to Perris Valley, then it's over to the P3 team who finish off and they do what they do, which is help us get the record.
So, Laurence, how difficult are these techniques? How hard is it to hold that pose in the sky amongst 119 people?
Well, first you have to strike the pose, so there's quite a process. You know, some of us were hanging outside the plane, for instance, so you've got to be holding on with, you know, that one arm and one leg, and then, you know, you have to synchronise the exit. You have to be quite strong as you get out, get to your, you know, it's like little ants getting to the same sector at the same time in an orderly fashion. And then once you're there, the temptation is like, oh, phew, I made it. But you can't do that. You can't actually just relax your body. Everyone is sort of flying towards this big magnet that is in the centre, and you have to really hold on tight. So one of my techniques, because I'm not necessarily one of the biggest or strongest, is I actually go in my helmet so that I can make sure we hold it. Wow. And everyone is doing that. And we actually held it for 5 seconds, which was awesome.
Now, Eva, when we look at the shot over the top, you all look so delicate and dainty, and you move in slowly. There are a couple of fast ones that you worry about, but you don't realise, or the thing you forget, is you're plummeting towards the earth. How many attempts did it take to get it right?
We built it on the 9th attempt, and that is quite normal. When you plan for big formations like that, you never expect to succeed on the first attempt, because there's a lot of fine-tuning to do, mainly in terms of fall rate. People in the center have to be able to fall faster, so they would wear weight belts like 6, 8, 10 kilos of leather on their waist. People on the outside wear baggy suits so they can slow down a bit. If you haven't got the fall rate right, you start putting tension on the formation when you dock, and that create waves through the formation, and then the outside can't dock. So it's quite normal. That takes 5 or 10 jumps to get that right.
It's tricky, isn't it? There are a few techniques
it is
to
a bit tricky, yes. Yeah.
This is the ultimate in teamwork. You guys need to do a speaking tour of Australia when you get home to teach people how to work together. This is extraordinary. How you have to rely on other people.
It's fabulous. I mean, there are 119 of us in the air, but there are also all these people on the ground, family, friends, people back home cheering us on, and it's the best team ever.
Yeah.
Good on you guys.
Look at that
beautiful.
bloke going so fast underneath. He's saying, "Hey, get back there, fella." All right, congratulations on it. Well done, guys.
Thank you so much. Thanks for having us.
That's a pleasure. Well done. You wouldn't want someone dodgy holding onto your leg. You'd be like, get off me.
Say, hey, you're meant to be on the other bit.